towards the ceiling, and then rocking it back down towards the floor, the tailbone. Lift the tailbone and point it down. Very gentle, just starting to warm up the lower back. Stretching back of the body very gently. And when you're ready, we're going to stretch out the left leg on the mat. So that leg becomes active. Your left foot is flexed. You're going to draw the right knee in towards your chest. The right foot is also flexed. Hug that knee as close as you feel comfortable doing, giving yourself a little bit more stretch in the lower back. Hold it there. Continue to breathe. And then stretching out the right leg, drawing in the left one, repeating our knee hug on the left. Strong legs. And then bring the right leg in as well. Just rock gently side to side as you hug those knees. And as you rock, you can make it bigger and bigger so that you reach up into the shoulder blades, giving your back a little bit of a massage. Coming back to stillness, we're going to plant the feet one at a time. Those arms go down again on the floor. And we're going to let the knees sway from side to side, keeping that tailbone in place. So just letting your knees drop, but not going all the way over. Side to side like windshield wipers. Finishing up, coming back to center. And we're going to lift the right foot off the floor and start to draw a circle with your knee on the ceiling. In effect, we're massaging the hip socket. Start with small circles and make them bigger as you feel you can control the other side of your body. The left side's not moving, just that right knee. And then change directions. Go the other way. Nice. Okay. Warm up. And then let's change legs. Go to the left side. And the right side is not moving. All right. That circle on the ceiling. Start small, make them bigger. Changing directions. And coming back to plant that left foot. Let's open the arms in the T position. So just up by your, from your shoulders, you can have the palms up or the palms down, whichever you like. And we're going to draw our knees to our chest, or not all the way, just a little ways towards the chest, and then let them go to the right. And they're going to go all the way over to the floor this time. So if you have any difficulty with the shoulders coming off the floor, so it would be your left shoulder, try using a block under your right knee. Or you could use two blocks. If you've got blocks. If you don't have blocks, you could use a book, a pillow. So we've got the knees flopped to the right, And we're going to turn our head back and look to the left. Just let your body relax down into this twist. Couple of breaths. Each time you exhale, relax down into the pose. Get your best stretching done when you are relaxed. That relaxing phase of the breath. Okay, coming back to center. You just let the feet go down. Lift your hips off the mat and then plant them down again so you know your spine is straight. And again, we lift our feet off the floor. Let the knees go to the left this time. Turn your head and look to the right. Again, use a block or two if you need that. Helps you to be able to relax into the pose. Very good for the shoulder area too. Breathing in, back those knees to center. Place your hands behind your knees and roll up to a seated position. Sit cross-legged. You can use a block if you like to sit on, or a folded towel, getting the hips above the knees. And let's just start to roll our shoulders back. Nice back massage going. Hold it a little bit. And then we're going to sit up tall with our chin level and gently lift your eyes so you can just barely see the ceiling. Drop your chin down towards your chest. You can add the extra weight of your hands on the crown of your head, but don't push. Just you let the weight increase the gravity. Still sitting up nice and tall. Look your eyes again, look up, open the elbows and open your chest. Release the hands, let's bring them down to the floor on our just beside our hips. Let's take the left arm up and do side stretch. Right. And switch to the other side. Down. If your chin level, start with, we're going to drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. Up. Exhale to the left. And inhale up. Turn your head over your right shoulder. Exhale over your left shoulder. Down back to center. Okay, so we're going to roll forward onto our knees and come to tabletop. So we have a flat back. We have soft joints at the wrist, elbows, and shoulders. We engage our abdominal muscles and we let our breastbone just drop down, relax down towards the floor. Your gaze is looking just between the hands, slightly ahead. Start by inhaling and tucking your tailbone, arching your back, and bringing your gaze to your belly button. pause anywhere that you feel you need that extra moment. And coming back to tabletop. We're going to walk our hands forward and bring your chest down, tuck your elbows in, come down chest first, then belly. Side to side, nose pointing down to the mat. Then inhale as you lift your face, peel your chest away from the mat, and using your core strength, lift your chest. Don't use the arms. So you can actually take the arms right away. You don't need them. And then exhale and come back down, nose to the mat. Inhale, put a little bit of pressure into your head and turn and look over your right shoulder. Back to center, look over the left shoulder. Back to center. Hands come up under the shoulders. We're going to push ourselves back into child. Bring your forehead to the mat. Slightly apart. Let's reach away with our hands. Feel the shoulders stretching. You can lift the palms off the mat, just the fingertips touching. And relax the arms and bring your hand, just let them rest on the back of your head. Just catch a couple of breaths there. And under your shoulders again, push yourself up. And we're going to sweep those hands forward. Come to, so you're starting from your knees, you're going to lift your knees, come to downward dog. So feel our downward dog, nice and slow, lots of movement, bending the knees, pumping the feet, lifting the tailbone towards the ceiling, maybe going up on your tippy toes. Make sure your head is just dangling back there. And your feet, the big toes touching, we're going to lift that right leg up behind us. Come to three-legged dog, and then sweep that right foot forward and come up into your warrior two. On the right hand, your back foot is parallel to the short end of the mat. Your right foot is parallel to the long end of the mat, long side of the mat. Breathe. Tuck the hip under a little bit. Inhale, we're going to drop down into right angle pose. Bring your right forearm to your right leg, reaching up with the left arm, nice and straight and tall. And you can be looking down either at your right foot or up at your left arm, left hand. Nice strong core here. On the next inhalation, we're going to windmill the arms up again to warrior two. And straighten that right knee. Let's drop down into triangle. So the right hand sweeps down somewhere on the right leg. The left arm goes back up again. Inhaling up. up, we're going to windmill those arms again into a back bend. So the right knee stays straight and right arm is reaching up. You can place your left hand at the small of your back. Nice to have that support. And then release your arms again, coming to warrior two. We're going to pivot so that we're facing the same direction as our right foot. So your hips are completely facing forward. Your back foot pivots. The knee is still bent. We're going to come up into warrior one. You lift your left heel a little bit off the floor. Don't force it down. And release that. Let's bring our hands down to the floor, back to downward dog. So take that right foot back. Just practice. Leg pumping and knee bending, lifting the tailbone, really exaggerate the tailbone lift. And then again, with the big toes touching, we're going to lift that left leg up, three-legged dog, and then swoop that left foot forward and come up into warrior two again on the other side. So now the left foot's forward, right foot is parallel to the back end or the short end of the mat, short side of the mat. Arms reaching, nice strong arms, not limp arms. Take a couple of breaths. Appreciate how strong your core is to hold you in these poses. On your next inhalation, we will drop down the left forearm to the left thigh without putting all our weight on that leg, and then reach up with the right arm. So a very light touch on that left leg. And using your core strength as much as possible. Inhaling up, and let's go back to warrior two. Then we press into the left leg so that we're straightening that knee and tilting down into triangle pose. Trikonasana. Trikonasana. Haven't said it in a while. Again, on your next inhale, we come up, we go into the back bend by windmilling the arms. You can place the right hand at the back of your waist. Just reach up, however much back bend you like, whatever feels comfortable. And then coming back down again into warrior two. So bending the knee, dropping the arms. We're going to pivot. So we face forward and the back foot pivots, the hips pivot, shoulders, and we inhale up. To warrior one. Remember to let the shoulders relax in your warrior one. And warrior. We want to use our shoulder blades to hold those arms up. Back, rubber back. Okay, hands down again to the mat. Taking the left foot back, building your downward dog once more. Stretch the ankles and the backs of the tailbone, and really exaggerate that. And then we're going to walk our feet towards our hands. So we are in a standing forward bend, and then slowly roll up to a standing position. So we're standing now. And we'll build our mountain pose. Start with your feet actually on a nice flat surface. Your arms open slightly, palms outward, shoulders back, down and back. Let the chest open a little, keep your chin level. Engage the core, tuck the glutes under just a little, and the knees are soft. They're not locked.
I don't want the water on the floor.
Okay, so we're going to transition from here to mountain pose. Oh, no, this is mountain pose, to tree pose. Transfer your weight to your left foot. Take the weight off your right foot. Place that. Right, the big toe can be on the floor or can be slightly off. You can bring it just below the knee or above the knee if you prefer. Bring the arms up, build your branches. Stretch that trunk, make your trunk as long as it can be as it reaches for the sunshine. Hold it here. Bring your hands together and bring them down in front of your chest. Hold it here for a couple of breaths. Your upper back being nice and flat, like you're against a wall. And release the right foot, release the hands, and we go back to building our mountain pose once more. Take your time. When you're ready, transfer the weight to your right leg. Take the weight off the left, bring it up somewhere on your, against your right leg. All kinds of options here. Taking branches up, reaching for the sun, letting your trunk be long. Holding its balance. Breathing. Bring the palms together. Bring the arms down in front of your chest. And release that left foot and release your arms and shake it out. Okay, coming back, just rocking back and forth on your feet so you can feel both feet on the floor. And from mountain pose, we're going to reach up with the right arm and cross the right foot over the left foot. So you just kind of palm tree pose, bending to the left. Stretch in the right side. Make sure you're engaging your core so that your lower back doesn't feel any stress here. If it does, you could maybe put your hand behind your back or at your waist. Bring that arm down, uncross, shake out, little movement in between. And then we take up the left arm, reaching over to the right, and uncross the left ankle over the right foot, and bend now to the right. Again, you can use the right hand for support, engaging the core. Back and release that. Shake it out. Okay, so let's go back down onto our mat. We're going to start out on our back. So let's get down on your back and bring your to the chest so that you are able to hug them and rock from side to side. Make sure you're still here. Just rocking side to side. Make sure there's no buildup of tension in the lower back or the middle back. And then lowering that right foot and the left foot, lifting your hips slightly. If you've got a strap or elastic, we're going to use that now. We're going to stretch the right leg up towards the ceiling and just loop that strap around your foot and start to straighten and relax that leg, stretching. Let your shoulders relax. And you can stretch the left leg out on the floor. You want that left leg to be active, the foot flexed. Holding. Waiting for that relaxation response to come in. So holding the elastic or the strap in your right hand, we're going to open that leg towards the floor. So it's coming down. You stop wherever you feel your left glute coming off the floor. So we want to keep the whole backside on the floor. And you're using the strap to support your leg. Inhale, bring the leg up, cross it over. You can change hands, hold with the other hand, cross it over to the left. Again, we're going to try to keep both cheeks on the floor, and the right arm can reach out to the right just to help balance you. Inhale back, up, and we're going to slip the left foot into the elastic and bring the right one down. So start with your right knee bent and let the left leg have a few seconds to relax, stretch, straighten. Flex your foot a little bit towards your face. Okay, and when the left leg starts to relax, we're going to stretch the right one out on the floor. Flex that right foot. It's a little bit active. Just holding there for a few more seconds. And then with your strap held in your left hand, you're going to open the left leg to the left. So again, we want to keep both our buttocks on the floor. Extend your right arm out if you like, just to balance. Inhale that leg up. Let's let's change hands. Hold it now in the right hand. Extend your left arm and cross that left leg to the right. And keeping your both buttocks close to the floor. The left foot comes a little bit off, but not too much. Bring it back up. Move the elastic. Lower that left foot. Okay, coming back to the bent knee position. Lift your hips off the floor and place them down. We're going to roll onto our right side. So this is called cat pulling tail. You've done it before. And you're lying on your right side with your legs stacked. You put your left hand in front of your body, and you could hopefully have a block close by, so you could put that block right just in front of your body. So we're going to use support for the left hand. We're going to bring that left knee, the top leg, bring it forward, and if you've got the block there, place it on the block. So you're here, you've got your right leg is still stretched out, and you're going to curl it towards your bum. So bending that knee behind you. If you are comfortable to reach back and grab your right foot with your left hand and roll your left shoulder back, kind of look at the ceiling, you could do that. If not, you could stay in the position that we were in just bring the right foot towards your bum behind you. You can maybe roll back a little. You don't have to grab the foot, in other words. That's not easy for you to do. That foot stays on the mat. It doesn't get lifted off the mat. The right foot stays on the mat. Take a couple of breaths. Now that you've gone to all the trouble of getting into this complicated pose, let yourself marinate in it. Let yourself just enjoy and relax into it. And slowly we come out of it. So we want to release very, very carefully and not make any sudden moves. So slowly come over, back onto your right side, maybe back onto your back. Maybe you want to draw the knees to your chest and give yourself a little push and release there. And eventually we want to end up on our left side. So I'm going to just flip over and do it on the left side. Left arm is under your head. Right hand is in front of your chest. Your elbows bent, right elbows bent. You lift your right knee and you bring it forward, place it on that block. And then you decide if you want to curl the foot back, how far you want to go, if you want to reach for your foot, if you want to roll the right shoulder back towards the right, and just look at the ceiling. If you're not holding the foot, that's perfectly okay. Keep it on the mat either way. Look up at the ceiling, just let yourself relax. Breathe into the pose. Enjoy the pose. those hips and drop them down so that your spine is straight. And again, you may want to do some kind of lower back release, maybe knees to chest, maybe like pelvic tilting, rocking on your tailbone, just to get a little bit of stretch there. And we're going to go to the supported bridge. So using a block, or if you don't have a block, you could use a folded towel or a big book, a couple of books. Lift your hips, place the block underneath your hips. So now you're in a bridge position, but you've got a block under your hips. Arms rest at your sides. Partially weightless. Checking. And when you're ready, we're going to take our legs up. So I always adjust my block. I find I have to move it to be comfortable. Stretch the legs up to the ceiling into an inversion. Then flex feet towards base, point. Let's circle ankles. Other way. We do some walking on the ceiling. And eventually we come back to stillness. Just noticing how those legs almost float above us. When you're ready, you bring down your right foot, and bending your knee, then your left foot, and you take away that block or whatever you're using. You come down, and you bring yourself to the relaxation pose. Bring the feet to the outside of your mat, the outside edge of your mat. Bring your hands also to the outside, palms facing up to help open your chest. Start to enjoy nice deep breaths again, breathing in and out through your nose. And again, coming to that place where you cannot be disturbed. Your feet are very relaxed, warm, and heavy. Your legs are relaxed and warm and heavy. shoulders are all heavy and relaxed. Let your hands, your arms all be heavy and warm and relaxed. Your chest is relaxed. Your belly. All the internal organs are relaxed. To your neck. Face. All the little muscles around your eyes and ears. Relax your tongue. Relax your scalp. Finally, relax your brain. Your whole body is warm, relaxed, and happy. Exhalation, you relax just a little bit more. There's always a little bit more you can let go. Let go. Take a few moments, enjoy deep relaxation. Welcome to take as long as you like relaxation. Move out of the seated position. Come to your heart. Sharing your time and energy with me.